Hey everyone, what is going on? Sean here from Kountryfried Outdoors, and we have another gear review for you guys. We'll review what I'm talking about here after the intro. See ya! The following video and its commentary are based on the experiences, views, and opinions of Kountryfried Outdoors. They are not the views of any manufacturer, company, retailer, or owners whose products are featured. Your experience with the products contained herein may differ. Smells pretty sweet. Really excited to reveal what it is that we're going to be reviewing. This review is going to take several days, possibly even a few weeks for us to actually get done with, but we're going to do it in different stages and kind of piece them all together. But for today's video, this is going to be an unboxing and kind of like an initial reaction, maybe initial opinion over what it is we're going to be reviewing. And what we're reviewing today is a set of the Tethrd One sticks. All right guys, so let's get into the box, find out what we're getting into. So when you get your box, it's going to tell you what side you're going to open it from. So this tells me to open from the other side. Take my handy dandy Gerber. Got some tape off of there. I'm really excited to get into these. Really excited. They're even glued. They don't want you getting into them. Alright. It's going to be a lot harder than I need it to be, huh? Alright, we're almost there. Let's see what we got here. Filler box. Dun, dun, dun. There are the sticks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Are these things super light? Like, I feel like I'm holding on to one of my helium sticks. I'm holding on to 3 of theirs. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. All right, let's get them out of the bag. My goodness. All right, so inside the bag, we have the 3 sticks. They are connected together with their proprietary locking pegs. Wow, I just can't go over how light these things are. These things are extremely light. In case you haven't noticed, these are the Gen 3s. The Gen 2s were on a recall, so they released the Gen 3s, which now, instead of having the black anodized, it's a kind of a Cody tannish color, and the green coloring that kind of carries over from their Skeletor sticks. So, wow. I'm not even trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to play up the camera. These things are extremely light. I know it's a little bit more. These are probably going to be closer to 3 pounds between all those. But, hey, that's insane. What else we got in here? We got some extra hardware. So we got some extra of the pins to where we can, in case you break one, lose one. And then we got some instructions, which we probably should read over those. Excellent. So that's what we got in there. Let's move on. I'm going to cut these tags off here. At least on one of those. Alright, so here we go. First time taking one of the sticks off. And it looks like I want to lift up. There it is. Wow, that comes off super easy. Now, these things, they're hollow and it's titanium, so it makes them really light. And like, Wow, this is so light. So some of the other reviews I've seen, especially on previous models, they talk about the standoff size or standoff distance. It is not a huge standoff, but I am going to put one up in a tree and try it out. I do have my boots on to give that a try, so I can give you guys my initial opinion on that. All right, so they come with their new Dynalock system, which they came out with the Skeletor, not Skeletors, but with the one sticks before, and now carried on the Skeletors and every stick thereafter. And of course you get the Dynalock or the AM steel rope. I do believe it's about 8.5 feet long, so plenty of room to get around a tree. Kind of really interested to see how this works out. Like I said, I'm really impressed with how light these things are. So we're going to review the instructions, figure out how to work this new rope system, on how to attach it, and we'll get up in the tree. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're up next to a tree, probably about the same size as a tree that I might shoot to try to hunt out of. We're not going to go completely up the tree, obviously. We're just going to set the one stick and go from there. But just want to give you guys an idea what it looks like as you're setting it. I read the instructions, and it was pretty straightforward on how to do this. So obviously you're going to take it from its carry mode, and they showed the instructions from coming from the right, from the left to be the exact opposite. So set this about to a good level that you guys want to be at. Get that near the tree. Get your rope around. You're going to come down from below. There you go. Kind of pour a little tight. Then we come back up, and all we're going to do is a crisscross pattern. Once we have that pattern in, next thing you want to do is tie a half hitch. Right there it is, and it's in. So now we just simply need to set it. So with the Skeletors, they tell you to grab the from the bottom and pull down to set it. There we go. That's about set in the tree. So let's find out what it's like climbing this bad boy, huh? All right, I think it goes without saying that whenever you go to climb a tree, make sure you have your full safety equipment on, especially if you're going to be climbing much higher than one step or anytime you're going to be in a hunting situation. I don't have all my safety gear with me today because I'm just climbing up on this first couple of steps here to kind of get an idea what this feels like and give you an idea of how this thing kind of sits in the tree. So here we go. We're going to climb up. Watch your head. All right, well, I gotta say, that stick's pretty sturdy. It's in there. If it moved, it barely moved. And that's just for me setting it, but it fit in there now. The standoff does not appear to be that big of an issue. Other reviews I've seen are talking about kind of offsetting your feet, so they're kind of off to the angle as you're climbing up to kind of get them out from around the trunk, which that helps. I got an 11.5 shoe, and I'm wearing boots today, so that kind of explains, that kind of does work, and I do kind of recommend that. So the standoff actually really isn't that big of an issue. It really isn't. Okay, as we are coming down the tree, or once we are out of the tree, depending upon which step you're on, all we're going to do is reverse the process to get the sticks off the tree. So we'll undo the half hitch, undo our little cross pattern, unwrap it, grab the stick, and we have it off the tree. And as a convenience, at the bottom of the stick there is a little tab, that looks like a Versa button. It is not a Versa button. It is not load bearing. So do not try to hang a aider off of it. Do not try to use it to climb with. It is non-load bearing. It is just simply there for you to wrap up your rope. So it's a convenient way to store the rope while you're waiting to go. So all we do is we take it using that tab, and just wrap it up around it in the Dynalock and keep her somewhat tight as we go. Wrap around behind to kind of help cinch it in. And we are done. The one stick conveniently wrapped up in the one little spot. So a couple things that people have mentioned in their reviews is the noise about these. You know, if you go to slam it up against a tree, you're going to make a little bit of noise, but you're going to do that with no matter what stick you're using. There is a little bit of a hollow sound that comes out of this, so you got to use a little bit of common sense when using these lightweight sticks. You could stealth strip them if you want to, but to me, the noise isn't that bad. And now, wait till I'm hunting and I end up spooking a deer because of it, and I might change my mind. But as of right now, the noise is not as bad as what I've heard other people discuss it being. So right now, I'm not worried about the noise. And that might be something they've done with this new model versus what they've done in the past. I don't know. But as of right now, the noise doesn't bother me. So we'll stack these things back up. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we're back at the truck and we're going to get ready to head on out. But while you're in the field and you are getting ready to leave, obviously you want to get these sticks stuck back together so they're ready for transport. So they have these wonderful little tabs on them. All you're doing is just line the tabs, line the tabs, line the tabs, line them up, and just push them together. And just like that, there they are. I still can't get over how light these things are. So next steps of this review is we're actually going to try them out in the field. We'll get them out on a couple hunts, at least 1 or 2 hunts, see how we like them. When this blinks out and comes back on, we'll be on to that next part there. Can't wait. Okay, everyone, welcome to the long-awaited second part of our review for the Tethrd Gen 3 The One Sticks. So we had a chance to get these things out into the field, hunted all season with them, loved them, lightweight. A couple things I might recommend compared to what it was at the beginning of the video. Some things I suggested at the beginning are not going to be what I suggest here at the end. But anyways, so we did take them out today, which you're going to see the videos from that. And we measured on how high I can get with the 3 sticks and a platform by themselves. And then the 3 sticks with the Backwoods Mobile GC1 aider, using it on each one of the sticks. So, and then to the platform. How we did that is we had my typical haul rope that I use, or my pull-up rope, attached it to the platform. I climbed the tree and then let the haul rope dangle down, and my son Colton was there to help us with that, and he tied a knot down at the ground level. So just to give you guys some of those measurements, the platform height with just using the 3 sticks. Now you can give or take a foot or 2 on this measurement depending on how far you can stretch yourself. I kept it pretty comfortable for myself. So it was about 11 feet. Like I said, add or a foot or 2 to that you'll be able to get with just the platform, or just with just the steps. And then when I added the GC1 aider, I was able to get up to about 18 feet with the platform. Once again, that's not overly, I was keeping it kind of comfortable for myself. So you could add or subtract a foot or 2, depending upon your abilities and how far you can stretch, or how far you want to stretch yourself up to get to that hunting height. So I would say it's pretty comfortable that you could get about that a range of anywhere between 10 to 12 feet with just these 3 sticks and then a platform. And then anywhere between 17 and 20 feet if you add the GC1 aider to these. So in final thoughts, what are your guys' thoughts on these? The Gen 3 came out after a recall on the Gen 2s. I've used these all season. I am not necessarily a light feller, so I have not had any issue with these. These are not, they haven't bent, they haven't cracked. I haven't had any issues with these whatsoever. They've held up strong, and I'm impressed. They are noisy. I know in the beginning of the video here, I kind of said that they weren't overly that noisy. But once you get them into the quiet woods and you start climbing, you realize just how noisy they are. So stealth strips maybe is in your future. If you're worried about it, I probably will stealth strip these. And I don't know if I want to continue going into the woods with all three. I kind of fell in love with the one stick method. So I might just be carrying one of these and a platform with me, and kind of doing a hybrid that you see a few people doing versus the one stick that has the platform on it, which I have that too. But I like the lightweight of this and having the additional platform there. I like that. If you've had a chance to use these yourself, we'll be more than happy to, for you to comment what you found out about them. They're one of the lightest sticks on the market, and it shows. Like, they are extremely light. You're going to have to compromise something with that lightness, and I think noise is the biggest thing. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, like all of our other reviews. I really do hope that this answered some of your questions or some of your concerns. And if you like the content that we are putting out, please make sure you take a moment to subscribe. At least give us a thumbs up on the video. If you have any questions about this review or any of our other reviews, feel free to leave those in the comment sections. We will do our very best to answer those. Until then, season is fastly approaching. If you've not started to prep yourself for the upcoming season, time is running out. You might want to start getting on that now as soon as possible. Get that bow out, start shooting it, start getting those reps, not just on the flat range, but in situations. Try to mimic the situations you're going to be finding yourself hunting in. We really do hope that you guys stay safe out there as you enjoy the outdoor experience. And as always, until the next one, God bless you.